Join us as we search Alaska and beyond for mysterious creatures, featuring Beans Baxter and Rob Roy Menzies. This is the Alaska Bigfoot Studies. Hey guys, it's Chuke here with Chuke's Outdoor Adventures. Well, this has been a great run. I've had over 2 years of Bigfoot videos every Sunday. Bigfoot, cryptids, some UFOs, but I'm having a blast, and we are trying to ramp up the expeditions we do, even if it's day expeditions. I will be doing an expedition with Beans Baxter here in another month or so. He's coming up to town, and I'm very excited about it. But gear is very important when it comes to our search and our adventures, and recently Thermal Master has sent me their T2 Max thermal imager, which I'm very excited about. I'll give you a close look at it. But prior to this, I was using AGN Taipan, which had a little bit better of a range than this, but this is almost there, and it has a bunch of features and functions and ranges that Taipan did not. It's just some newer tech. And what really blows my mind is the actual unit is very small. It's about this big, and you can absolutely just plug it into an Android phone, which is strange because, well, it just interests me because the original FLIR unit that I wanted to get was that. And you can still get those units, but what I find interesting is FLIR announced a while back that their newer tech, they are not going to release to civilians at all. It's just going to be for like military, maybe law enforcement. And that always makes me wonder, because if you remember in 2017 when they released the Navy pilots footage, they were on FLIR units on those jets. It said FLIR, and that was the thermal imaging system they were using, that they caught the Tic Tac and these other crafts on that couldn't be seen with the naked eye, they said, but they were showing up on FLIR, and they were able to finally track them. So I think that thermal imaging has a place in this type of investigation. I like using both. I'm a real fan of night vision with my IR lasers and my helmet mounted PVS 14, because I can use my weapons and triangulate and kind of see in the dark. But really, thermal is taking over. If you're a soldier and all you have is night vision and your lasers and your IR lights, and another opponent has a clip-on thermal unit on his scope, he's going to take you out. We've seen the industry switching to thermal. So, and as far as cryptid hunting, I know Alex Petikoff has a theory that the Bigfoot, they can sense the infrared light and these other spectrums, and so they're avoiding trail cams. That's why they'll kind of push them away or avoid them. And I really think there's something to that, but I do think that you can initially capture images and footage in thermal. So I'm going to show you the unit. I had a little adventure. Now, I live in the foothills of Anchorage, Alaska. Even though I'm in the city here, we literally have black bears coming to my doorstep, brown bears 80 yards away from me, and literally in my neighborhood, lady went viral this last summer. On her trail cam, she caught images and footage of wolves attacking moose right in my neighborhood. So every day I'm walking the dog and I'm looking for signs. It's really interesting. You are out in nature and there are animals, and I've seen large game and bears and moose and stuff like that. So I'm always on the hunt, even if I'm right by my home, and it's pretty cool that I have the opportunity to do that. But let's look at this. All right, very cool. Very excited to get this from the Thermal Master people for review. We have the T2 Max, and then since I have an iPhone, the screen, Titan Pad Plus. So let's do some unboxing, see what we have in here. Okay, this is nice. It's with a case. And I know there's another mini case for the unit itself. Oh, wow. So here's the grip, the phone mount, pick rails, battery, and the unit itself, the T2 Max, is in this little guy. It's up here. Interesting. Oh, it is already installed. Very cool. All right, I'm going to charge everything up and set it up. Crazy, that is small. That unit's so small, I missed it. Okay, let's set it up. All right, well, they sent me this screen, which is nice because I have an iPhone and this is meant for Android, but I definitely recommend you just get any old little Android phone. This is an Android phone I got a couple years ago, probably for $30, and this thing works with any Android. And look, it comes with this laser, which is pretty cool. And then pick rail, there's a spot for rangefinder, and then the unit itself is teeny. It's right here, and you can pop it out, and you can mount it on a rifle. But this is what I love, is the different reticles that they have. I haven't had that in something before, and then there's just all kinds of settings. But what makes it better when you're using the Android phone is you can get sound. It uses the mic from your phone itself. I noticed when I got footage on this thing, it was not recording in sound, and there's not too many thermals that also have mics. And yeah, I think this uses AI, and it's got a lot of stuff, and it stitches your sound with your phone into the video. So very cool. I definitely recommend this thing. So much fun. The fuck is that? Oh, fuck. What was that? It's gone. So there you go. I had a little adventure. I thought what I identified, it was in a tree. It was freaking me out. I couldn't tell what it was. It did have some movement. I think it was an owl, but I love that you have the crosshairs on there if I have to. It's not ideal, but I can mount this on a rifle because of the pick rail mounts. And anyways, I had the crosshairs on. I like that. But that thing flew away, and it startled me, and then I put the camera back and it was gone. So a little bit of an adventure there, but I'm going to have a lot of fun with this. Just wanted to share that with you guys. Thanks for tuning in. I'll have another video up next Sunday.